You should always wear your company-issued personal protection equipment, PPE. This consists of hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, and other devices designed to protect you from getting injured on the job site. PPE can assist a great deal in protecting you from getting hurt. For example, you should always wear a hard hat while on the job site. Generally, wearing hard hats goes a long way towards helping protect you if something falls or flies into your head. However, it will only protect your head. If the falling or flying object hits you in the chest, unfortunately, there's not much PPE can do for that type of injury. As you can see, PPE has its limitations. Don't rely on PPE alone to protect you from struck by hazards. Many other safe work practices are needed to control these hazards. That's why it's very important to make sure tools and materials are secured when stored in overhead locations to prevent them from falling on you or others working below. Always inspect your power tools, such as saws and grinders, to ensure that protective guards are installed and operational. Don't pin back or otherwise remove any guard from your tools. Be sure you are trained on how to safely use and operate the power tool according to manufacturer's instructions. If you will be working on machines such as jackhammers or pavement saws, be sure to be trained on safe operation of that machinery and always inspect the machinery before use. Ensure all guards are in place and in working order and protect your feet, eyes, ears, and hands with the proper PPE. When you are working with hand tools, don't use tools with loose, cracked, or splintered handles, and never use impact tools with mushroomed heads. If you are required to work with a powder-actuated tool, make sure you are trained and certified to operate a powder-actuated tool. Powder-actuated tools should not be loaded until immediately before use, and loaded tools should not be left unattended. Never drive into easily penetrated materials when workers are on the other side. You should inspect cranes and hoists to ensure that all components, such as wire rope, lifting hooks, chains, etc., are in good condition. Do not exceed lifting capacity of cranes and hoists. Make sure all loads carried by equipment are stable and secured. Avoid working underneath loads being moved by cranes, backhoes, and hoists. Barricade hazard areas and post warning signs when this type of work is happening. When you are performing overhead work, make sure to secure all tools and materials. You should use tow boards, screens, guardrails, and debris nets to prevent tools and materials from falling. When that is not feasible, you can also barricade the area below and post warning signs. Be sure materials stored in buildings under construction are placed farther than 6 feet from floor openings and more than 10 feet from an exterior wall opening.